bygone era. It was a different patch. It was SKT putting an end to their 9-game losing streak. However, still could be that kryptonite because we have not seen that matchup since.
That's certainly an optimist way of looking at it. You mentioned
you know you can trust me
with triple teleports and the Ashe range initiation. Gragas also a fantastic.
Well, now Kaz is actually going to face check Faker. Elastic Slingshot gets him out of the way, but the chains still land. Faker getting him towards, but Kaz still has that passive, remember, getting a tech coming down from BDD, saves his life. Peanut finds the body slam. Okay, blast cone, and Kaz survives.
So that's usually when things change, that's when the action happens. Okay, action's happening.
Speaking of that, Bang is going to flash out of the way of the headbutt Pulv, and Wolf is making his way in. Untara makes his way down with the ultimate, but the counter teleport is going to come in. Khan cancels it, and then SKT, they turn it on once again. Flash from Prey.
A lot of respect shown by Spire's decent, but...
Ooh, the hula hoop.
First of the series, we'll see more of those.
Towards the top side, the last time we saw them with the vision that was gained is not going to find the Elastic Slingshot, but does at least land the Q. Flash and the Shadow Dash going to have to be utilized by Untara to get himself out of the way, and Teleport actually gained. SKT want this. There's the Let's Bounce. May have actually condemned Khan though, as BDD makes his way in. Thank God the leap was there from Khan to keep him alive, but unfortunately there's no shockwave, and down goes the Zac. They get the flash out of BDD here as well, as Blast Cone is there. Khan still has his flash, but doesn't actually break the tether in time. As Barrel comes in, BDD looking for Faker. Khan here as well, and there it is! The kill with the Thunderlord's proc.
BDD's trying to body block the body slam.
Oh, there it is! Lands it, gets the stun with the counter strike as well. Untara trying to get one back, manages to take down Khan, but and honestly, the Yakety Sax are coming out very early in this final. BDD chasing after Untara. Try and grab this kill.
Kill involvement onto BDD. Massive, he actually hits the shockwave.
Yeah, gets another shockwave back. Untara actually likes his chances, yeah, based on out of map. Very, very comfortable on the bottom side of the map. The arrow is going to land. In goes Cuz. This could have all been a bait as Prey. 3 damage now. The Devour not quite enough. As the Kidnap comes in, they just want the kill onto Wolf, and they will be able to get it. Untara tries to save his life, but not sure whether he's going to be able to. Faker a long way away. Peanut gives up on this one, but Untara's going to be pulled back with the Q. In goes Gorilla, who's got a Pulverize ready. The ultimate's down as well as he picks up the kill. Slams the ground and the Shen. Cuz grabs the kill under Bang. The bottom lane destroyed. Untara's going to be taken down, and Peanut to follow. Longshu, a massacre over SKT.
4 kills for Longshu. Faker's here to try to answer. Only will get one. Will have to back away, so just a single answering kill. Alright, Faker, he's still smelling blood. He won't be able to answer the turret. And that's surprise Faker.
Yeah, well, they're going to surprise Prey as well here towards the top side. Does still have the flash. Flashes out of the way. The arrow perfectly there.
17 minutes. This is even more accelerated than he was against Cuvée a few weeks ago.
And just wanders in and takes Faker's blue buff. Now has to go up against Faker and Peanut. And it feels like he's probably bitten off too much. Oh no! He manages to leap over, and the explosive cast is going to put him to relative safety. More lead strikes are going to come in.
What would the frustration be like for the rookies? These are happening to the experienced players. The ganks are coming off for the rookies.
Yeah, well, Cuz actually doesn't find any of his buttons. Uses the Let's Bounce just to close distance. But now we've got a shockwave. Maybe timed a little bit late, but it doesn't matter. Prey's got enough damage. Wolf now in trouble. It's the double kill for the AD carry. And finally, SKT are going to turn up. It's a huge knock-up though. And Longshu, they just want more. Triple kill now for Prey. He wants another one. Untara in trouble. We could have a Penta at this stage, but no. Prey's going to be taken down, and Peanut maybe went the wrong direction. There's still 3 members with decent damage here. Stand United comes in, and SKT may have just saved their jungler in top lane.
Yeah, starter here has not been able to block the ganks he looked for.
Okay, they're not going to go to it.
Guarantees are gone from how strong Longshu's early game has been.
Well, Khan is just going to be able to pop himself.
He's 65 CS up on Untara in the grand final game 1. He's having a day out, and here's another one.
Oh yeah, straight into the shockwave though. It felt like SKT's trap, but is it? Peanut has to body slam his way out, but now SKT, they get the flank. Another flash comes out as the explosive cast doesn't quite find what it wants. BDD, no mana. Wolf just wants him, finds the stun, but they don't finish off the Orianna. Now Untara having to fight with Prey, who's getting free damage on top of the Shed, and in comes Khan. You said don't team fight with him, and he's happy to join this fray.
This is going to be the outer ring of turret collapsed for SK Telecom.
As you can see, BDD, he's low on health, but still comfortable, or how comfortable actually, as Faker manages to grab the kill.
Turn of the tempo. As Prey.
This is bad news. Wolf is going to turn up. Faker's there as well. Another flash once again, as there's the elastic slingshot. Cuz just trying to keep his AD carry alive, and now Prey's able to turn around and get some cheeky auto attacks in there. Let's bounce from Cuz. Top side here for LongZhu, wanting to make sure that no sneaky little barons are going to be taken by SKT. As Faker once again in trouble.
Oh, baby.
Oh, the counter stun comes in as there's the leap strike and the one.
LongZhu game.
Yeah, so far anyway. Teleport now going to come out from Khan, as I believe it was cancelled by Ontara.
Yep.
The Baron is going to go over to LongZhu nonetheless, though, as Faker makes his way in. Khan just wants to try and pick up whatever he can from this as the leap strike comes down, but down this turret, everything's absolutely fine. Mid lane, inner turret also now under fire, and it feels like LongZhu just have the plan. This time, BDD does have the protection, but instant cleanse out of the arrow. They know exactly what they want, as there's the shockwave. Faker's still alive though, Wolf with the great health, keeping himself up, but BDD is going to end that pretty quickly. Because now still SKT members underneath this inner turret, and that'll make it 6. Unless Faker can get some work done. Another stretching strike, but have the passive is going to be fine, and LongZhu obliterate that turret. Not going to
Set 5v5 turret option. They won't get the steal onto the Drake.
But Cuz is looking very inhibitor turret. That means that SKT, if they want to commit to this, they have to leave that inhibitor open, and it's going to be Prey that deals SKT to exactly where LongZhu want them to be, and this tower is going to fall as well.
And stuff, they want to get a second inhibitor. SKT, do not make the second inhibitor their Alamo. They being
This far ahead, now impossible to kill, at least.
need to be mentioned. There's so many young players when it comes to these stakes. Nice smite away by Freely, and the Ash Arrow goes straight into Gorilla. What's that going to do?
Yep, not looking like a whole lot, as Wolf is going to be able to devour up the Ash, but now it's on cooldown, and LongZhu wanting to try and find this one again. Double shockwave lands as Peanut's going to get exploded. Wolf in trouble as well, and won't be able to offer that protection, and what they want is this turret. Bang now in trouble, uses the flash, in comes Khan! Massive damage, but Wolf is able to keep Bang alive. Stand United coming down as well, but look at this, there are Super Creeps smacking down the Nexus, and LongZhu against the flow of play should be able to end it right here. Wolf struggling to defend. Bang, not a lot he can do, and Cuz says, come here, you're mine, your Nexus is dead, and LongZhu against everything take game 1.
And you look at their faces, they are not elated. Of course they are happy, but they know there is plenty work to be done. LongZhu got a lot of comfort. They brought back the Jax that many other teams dismissed as a troll pick on this patch. But that allowed them to have a natural advantage in top. Ontara with his options didn't go for a Rumble, for example, didn't go for the Nara that can take Jax apart to the game. He went for the Shen, and they thought double TP with a strong mid game would be enough to take them over the line against a LongZhu comp that was
One of those dangers potentially of this Jace pick. They're not going to find the stun. There's the flash that comes out, but Khan's still in trouble. Cuz is going to make his way in as Faker. Just going to pick up that kill and probably get away. Blank may not be as lucky though, as BDD is going to turn up. Grabs that kill in return as Faker tanking up the turret, but he'll be okay. There's Shen, Ontara behind enemy lines, trying to get himself executed, and will do so. Nicely done, denies that kill away from LongZhu. Weaver's wall coming down, oh, denies the grand entrance, as Wolf is going to flash his way out, bang, ambush does go off, and he keeps that flash. Really intelligent play by the AD carry. They weren't able to... Blank looking for the ultimate, doesn't land the full hit as Ontara is knocked away. Good grand entrance from Wolf, because still walking his way out, Faker waiting in the wings, wanting to get that phase dive on top of the Gragas, and Cuz knows that he's dead, and he's going to sacrifice himself eventually. Faker grabs his second kill, Bang now in trouble. Prey doing a decent amount of damage, but the Blade Caller coming back, and the ultimate from Bang is enough. Stands United coming in as well from Ontara, keeps the rat alive.
They're able to make the aggressive trades around the map, but this time they're securing the kills. This time they're using Stand United intelligently to stop counter kills coming. It looks like,
that inflation. Now the grand entrance is going to come down. Ultimate once again for Bang, trying to get the kill onto Gorilla, but the hook is going to land. Prey, he's going to be the kill. Oh, Featherstorm comes out, and they survive once again. Cuz is able to get himself there, and Faker was denied his way in. SKT probably still able, may not be necessarily as important as Bang jumps his way forward. Another grand entrance. They will explode Prey this time. No way to use the Featherstorm. It was on cooldown anyway. Faker going aggressive onto BDD at the same time, and Gorilla, is he going to be able to actually...
everything is going perfect for them. It's up Gorilla.
Yeah, Gorilla's just going to face check this one. Nice three-man play. Actually, massive damage coming down as BDD doing the work. Gorilla's going to be able to pick up the first first kill, make that a double kill for the veteran of the bottom lane, and BDD flashing with the threaded volley. Faker has the ultimate available from Antara, and they are going to be able to get out, but that should not have happened. Frost coming in, parallel convergence down as well. Flash out of the way of the sun, nice two-man seismic shove as BDD getting a lot of work done. Phase dive is eventually going to get it for Faker as he picks up his third kill of the game.
And also rotate Twitch and Echo through those lanes into the spot lane.
Yeah, another grand entrance coming down. Prey not going to find a lot of damage with that Featherstorm, actually throwing it down more out of fear than anything else. Exhaust was gained as cute little snare lands onto Wolf. Ronnie is, if it doesn't work, try again. But Wolf is in trouble. Explosion! As Gorilla's going to pick up his third. Bang now running away as the teleport comes down from Khan. Jumps on top of Bang. They want to kill him before the Stands United. That parallel convergence is going to lock it down. Bang falls anyway. And out goes Antara. He's going to be smacked away. First brick was already taken by Longju, but they'll take second as well. And Faker wants to try and get one at that point. Yeah, that is going to be the pick onto Gorilla. He's still pretty tanky though. He's one of the Fed members of this team. As there's the buff, as Blank should be taken down, but Gorilla does eventually fall because the exhaust was used on top of him. As Ray, fantastic flash, gets himself out, and Faker can't find him with the chrono break.
Go and do some yakety sacks of his own because he knows the rest of SKT are coming.
What? Oh, wow.
Almost caught by just the tip of the Shadow Dash. Not to be that time. They're turning back onto Prey though.
Yeah, Prey's now in trouble. They've got a Weaver's Wall coming in as BDD. Maybe turning up a little bit late to this fight as Wolf takes half of his health buff and should be okay. Oh my goodness, Faker actually going aggressive right now as BDD has to be careful. Parallel convergence coming down. Expensive fourth shot I've ever seen is, alright, Cuz gonna take the land to get himself out, but it's a good seismic shove. Blank might look for the re-engage. Wolf has to flash once more. He's still so squishy. There's Faker now looking for a chrono breaks his way back. He's gonna be healthy as Khan.
Meanwhile,
once again, just gonna be killing Antara. Jumps on top, that's the solo. All too easy, just blast cones his way out through the dragon pit that he made empty himself
so carefully.
Yeah, and BDD now looking to set himself up after. Oh my god, Faker gets exploded. Had no way out anyway, but now the Baron below half health. It should be because he's got a free smite. That's going to be another first. And oh so good out. Longju seemed to have managed the 4-1 better than any other team in the LCK when it was part of the meta earlier on, but they are going to turn on to Khan. Caster Curse is there. He lasts quite a while as Wolf now in trouble. BDD does a lot of work as that's going to be the kill. Onto Wolf being picked up. Chrono break comes down. Not a lot of damage as he's got his Zhonya's as well. Buying a lot of time. Poor timing actually coming out of Cars. This Faker, he's going to live. Prey looks for it. Oh my god, the Stand United comes out from Antara, but they're going to be able to kill Bang in amongst everything.
But obviously, in a different scenario, Gorilla this time might actually be caught.
Yeah, may have been caught out of position. Big shields come in as Bang's going to be out of the one that picks up that kill. Cuz finds no one with the body slam. He's starting to take something as Prey comes in. Good Featherstorm. Fantastic timing as now Wolf should get picked up. No, dashes his way out with the battle dance as Antara finds his way forward. Good snare comes in. With the break, and he actually find it exactly right. Antara should fall, but no, dashes out of the way. Prey takes down Faker, and now Blank. He's just going to get chased down and murdered. How does this happen? Gorilla dies, and Longju still win the fight. A 3-0 after Gorilla had already fallen earlier on.
A 4v5, a true 4v5. They opted into it.
Longju, they're looking like they will be able to make this a 2-0 series. KT looks on and says, yeah, we did that as well, guys, and it is not over yet. But Longju looking brilliant, looking like they're trying to win this game right here. Khan just pops him on the back of the head. Antara not going to find any more joy. Bang's going to die as well. That's the double. Massive kills coming out for the Jason. A second Nexus belonging to SKT will be claimed by Longju Gaming.
I have never seen scenes like this in an LCK Grand Final. SK Telecom have played 6 Korean LCK finals and lost 3 games. That's over the course of 4 years. They've lost 2 games already in this series, and this is the worrying part. People will sit back and say, what about KT Rolster? They lost the first 2 games there. Remember, they only showed their counterpunch in Game 3. They brought Blank in for Game 2 here. They were already pressured. They were already worried to make their big roster swap. And do they have another one? Can Huni have a God series and rewrite it? Because Blank was not enough for them. And I'm not sure if the small adjustments are going to be enough, because Game 1 and So interesting to see Atlas because whenever they faced Katie Rolster in the past,
Another carry threat to try and split up against Khan, even out that matchup. You mentioned that if it goes a little bit awry, it can be a problem for the Na, but we know Huni is a different beast to Antara.
bot lane with Synchronis.
And in goes Wolf. Massive explosion of damage and first blood almost out of nowhere by Blank as he picks it up with a flash body slam. It's actually chasing after Cuz. Still level 3 as the chain does land. And this is a lot of damage. He will go down to his passive. Khan's looking to try and get towards him, but there it goes. Faker wants to try and clear this one out. Hooney's going to make his way down as well. As in goes Khan. Is this going to be too much though? As Blank has turned up. Command Protect is in there. Faker in so much trouble. Distorts his way out as Cuz. He's respawned. Khan. Hooney. Oh god, no one's going to be able to catch up to him as Cuz eventually falls. There was going to be one casualty. Is there going to be another? As Khan does make his way through. Will the crush be there? Oh, Boomerang. Just. Yes. Faker is still just going to look for him yet again. Does get the smite off, so a bit of health back. And BDD is going to turn up, but not in time. Now he might find himself out of position. Over. He's going to slam some people together, and the blue buff actually helping Longju out, but they're going to turn onto Cuz. And SKT, oh, not quite enough for the command protecting. Khan is going to go down. Now Longju just getting smacked about. Good shockwave onto it too, as the heal does come in for BDD to keep himself alive, but the pressure advantage is...
Uni coming into the game, opens up a different champion pool. You can hear the cheers of the SKT faithful. Losing the minimum with Antara and allowing other lanes to shine did not work.
Turret damage coming down from Gorilla. Just the Cosmic Radiance as Cuz was making his way in, but maybe a little bit mistimed.
We're trying to bait because Cuz was around bot. Obviously wasn't expected to be headbutted into turret. Here's an extended trade though.
Yeah, Dazzle does come in as SKT are going to be able to lock down Prey. Teleport cancelled. Cuz has to get the heck out of there, and Gorilla. This lifeguard could not save his charges this time. This beach is looking dangerous for Longju, and Cuz, once again, there's not enough bloblets to save you this time, buddy. And well, Hooney's now going to find Cuz once again. There's the flash now, straight into the wall, and Hooney grabs that kill just easily with the help of Blank.
Look for a collapse, but they're going to lose Baron for it.
Yeah, and I don't think this trade is going to be worth it, as there's the Hextech ultimatum. Faker might be able to find something, but in the end it is Khan that's able to grab that kill. Can Longju actually deny this Baron, though, is the question. Cuz could potentially make his way in, but no, it's denied by Wolf. Cosmic Radiance coming down pretty preemptively from Longju as they're looking for a kill onto Wolf. They want to deny as many of these Barons as possible. Already, it's only going to be a 4-man. Looking like now, it's going to be a 3-man Baron opportunity as Prey's going to grab it with a piercing arrow, so crunch. Yep. Oh my goodness, that hyper damage is crazy. Hextech ultimatum comes down as Khan wants to try and get a trade back kill, but it's just not going to happen. He's got too much health as Cuz kidnaps a barrel by the looks of it. Here they go, they're trying to take down Hooney. Hextech ultimatum comes in once again as Gorilla looks for it. BDD with the shockwave, but Hooney just takes so much punishment. Over goes Khan, but can Faker actually save him? Hooney picks up the kill in the end. He dodges everything. The Dazzle not enough, and he just wanders out casually.
Insane escape coming through from Uni. He feels so good at this moment, even if you don't see it. It's not even a kill, Atlas.
Nope, it is absolutely nothing, as now we're looking for the counter engage. Bloblets are out as Cuz not able to affect this fight anymore, but at least this turret hasn't gone down just yet. Teleport comes in. Hooney looks like he just pushed over the turret with his ultimate, but it wasn't that. He manages to take down Cuz, and this looks to be the end as SKT just wiped the floor with Longju Gaming. Only BDD to look on in horror as his base is torn to shreds. Nexus turret should follow. BDD still hasn't died so far this game. He is the KDA king, but that doesn't help when you're 0-0-1 with a team flailing around you and nothing to be able to do. Nice 2-man shockwave, but as you can see, just doesn't do the damage, and they're going to punish Khan, take him down, and Nexus turrets should follow, despite the fact that it is getting a little bit of help. Explosive Cask was optimistic, but this should be the Nexus, and SKT beginning what could be yet another reverse sweep, heading towards their 7th LCK victory.
Massive performance from SK Telecom T1. Completely different members from game 1. They changed their top laner and jungler in the interim, but they go largely with the same draft, but play it oh so much better. They made Cuz look like the finals rookie that he is, completely dismantled in even more emphatic fashion than they were able to dismantle score in game 5 of the semi-final. Longju will need to be a veteran team here. They will need need to shake off what was the most one-sided of the 3 games we've shown tonight, and SKT fans around the top side. The good thing for Longzhu is it's very hard to recreate what happened to Cuz in Game 3 with the SKT draft in Game 4. We're expecting it to be Maokai jungle, Cho'Gath top lane, and then you have Maokai the map at the same time.
Yeah, they most certainly did. And look, if you were looking at the draft, you may not have thought that it was necessarily something that SKT had put together that was disgusting. But in fact, this possible gank on 2 members of SKT. Shock blast, massive damage as Longzhu is freeing himself over there, going for the dive as Blank in so much trouble. The flash is coming out from everyone, but that's going to be first blood going to Khan. Huni still underneath his turret in so much trouble, and teleport has to be brought out from Faker so that movement from BDD not punished.
I want to talk about a small size. House is spotted here by Huni, who now knows he's in a lot of trouble.
Yep, there it is. Weaver's Law comes down as well. It's just BDD wanting to get himself over for this kill that he's hungry for. Pops up into the sky as if he's saying hooray as he takes down Huni in the rupture. And Huni, this is a very different look for the detective this time
He
around.
left the turret up so they could gank again, just to be clear.
Yep, well, the rupture is going to hit the fat guy, but Huni is going to get beaten to a pulp. Oh my god, Khan doesn't miss a shock blast, and will just wander his way out. Faker and Blank say, white coats, you know, that was what I meant, as Gorilla behind enemy lines, but he's with Cuz BDD. He's going to turn up as well. Battle Dance gets Wolf the wrong direction, but Bang and Wolf do both make their way out. Khan turns up a little bit. Yep, they don't have to though. Cuz just going to set himself up with a cute little present that they do not want to be walking over, as that's the free charge, full health on the Rift Herald, doing a lot of work to take this one down, and Prey free hitting.
3 control wards on the right side as well. They can all tend towards the right. People were asking if it was a scripted series when we had a reverse sweep telecom war. Wait, hold the point.
Yeah, SKT actually looking for this one as Cuz. Oh, flashes on top of the Latin Gorilla. So good. Wants the hook onto Blank.
Back to the sort of catches that happened in the previous series.
Whoa,
Speaking of catches.
Yeah, flashes actually Gorilla was looking for. It doesn't even matter. BDD locks down the kill. I felt when the hook went wide that it might have been
They surrounded themselves with largely as a downgrade, but they are so close to engineering the finals win they never got.
And Khan so close to beating the heck out of Huni as well. Doesn't avoid the rupture as there's the feast. One more auto attack to flash the feast. Oh, Baker is going to come in and make it a 1-for-1, but not able to save him like he did last time.
Pings onto Baron though
To block things off. Wolf doesn't have smite, so he's not going to be the situation here as it's going to be taken. The hook lands onto Wolf as well as Battle Dance. So much damage as the flash forward from BDD locks it down. Flank as well in so much trouble. Faker trying to be the hero. He does so much damage and takes down BDD, but the damage has been done by Longzhu. Their base gate, Huni, still very low, is now taking a lot more damage. The base is broken in the mid lane, but can they get something back here on the side of SKT? Bang has taken down Cuz at least as Khan turning it around against Faker. Oh my god, that damage with the shock blast picks up Faker and Huni. It's going to be Prey cleaning up on the back end. Khan is still alive. My god, Blank is going to survive, but he couldn't do anything against the gigantic chase.
He's still zoning away Blank. They can at minimum get 2 inhibitors here, but they might try to end the game, Atlas.
They could just go for the game. They've got the Baron buff still rotating around them. Nexus turrets now under siege. The Cinderella story, the fairy tale that we were talking about could now be a reality unless the nature drafts and actually get some work done. On the side of Blank, they take down Gorilla, but all the damage is still here. Khan turns off. Blank should die as Wolf. Grand Entrance comes in, and that will stop some of the damage. And Longzhu will back away for the moment.
We take a deep breath. They realize they are unlikely to be able to end the game, even with Blank dying. They back away, but get a couple of picks, and you can end the game in the face of the super tanks. We know they can use their time in the last few weeks to make it work, and they want to end it here.
Yeah, Weaver's Wall is going to split up SKT as Huni just on the wrong side of this battle. They can just focus down this Nexus, and that's what Prey is starting to do. Wolf jumps his way through the quickness. It's just going to spell his death as Blank is not tanky right now. The Beast doesn't do anything. Baker's going to explode as the massive damage from Prey is going to say goodnight to the king of the mid lane. The Nexus falls, and your new champions of the LCK is Longzhu Gaming.
Longzhu Gaming have proved the fairy tale dreams come true. How could they ever beat SK Telecom T1, the team that had never lost a Champions or LCK final, that had only ever dropped 3 games in 6 best-of-5s. They dropped 3 games today with a roster that no one saw coming. If you predicted Longzhu to finish top 5, you would have been laughed out of the room by everyone. If you predicted Longzhu to win the grand final, they still would have been laughing Atlas, but no one is laughing today. There are tears in the eyes of Longzhu's faces because they have beaten the champions, they have beaten the gods, and Longzhu Gaming are going to Worlds.
And there is no better way to do it either. 4-game series, completely crushed in game 3. Looked like their spirits were down, but they come back and return the favor.
Lane in the world actually beat SKT in a final for the first time.
Just unbelievable. Cuz so deserving of that Royal Road title as well. I hope he gets a chance to lift up this trophy. Let's pray.
Listen to the crowd.
Just unbelievable.
And you know what the best thing is, Atlas?
What's the best thing, Papa?
We haven't seen the best of Longzhu Gaming. They will only get better. This lineup will come in one of the favorites next year. It will go to Worlds now. It forces KT Rolster to probably have to play Samsung again. Could the story be any more sweet? If you sat there at the start of summer and tried to script this season, you would have done a worse job than what we got.
Absolutely impossible. It's been an utter joy, Papa Smithy. What an incredible season. What an incredible year of LCK, honestly.
Incredible miracle. Now Longzhu Gaming have an LCK title. I never thought I would live to see the day.
Speechless.
I spoke to Gorilla after LCK Spring, and he said, all I want to do is make Worlds. It didn't look like it was on the cards, but they've done it. I think it's time to start to send it over.